Welcome back. This is part 2 of our back to the beginning. We're starting off here in Moorland. We're going to talk to May and see what she has to offer. Moorland's table is ran by Thomas and his son, Justin. Justin is waiting for you in the inner courtyard. He's going to teach you more about how to care for your horse. Hi, you must be new here. My name is Justin, and you say your name is Elaine. Nice to meet you. Hi, here at Moorland's table, you take pride in horses' happiness. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or car. It's a relationship. The more time you spend around horses, the more you'll see how much you have to give each other. But let's start with the basic of the horse care. Click on the horse's head. Alright, yeah. Pick at the feet. Speed. Okay, so it's showing where we can find more food. Alright, showing us where we can get more water. Okay. A little happy dances. What do you may do? Oh. Happy horse. Alright. See, that's what I remember doing. You came in here when you first started the game. There's a horse standing over here. And then you talk to him. He tells you to go take care of this horse. But first, you had to go run around and find all your items. Because for some reason, they were scattered everywhere. Well done, Elaine. A horse that is cared for every day feels healthy and happy and can run faster. Horses that don't receive daily care become sluggish and sad. Run slower. I'm going to bet that Max Power will receive the very best care from you. Hey, hay is sold in many shops, especially next to the stable. I'm sure you already learned about filling your bucket from a well or trough, which is free, of course. You can earn shillings by helping out with Moorland stable chores. Best work that needs to be done is notice board by the stable. The list is updated daily to come by every day if you'd like. Alright, so now we got all of our items. I thank you and Max are ready for a challenge now. There's a paddock. Just past the shop out there, ride over and talk to Loretta, co-leader of Bobcat Girls Riding Club. She has a bit of a prickly attitude, but don't be scared by her. Ask her to show you how to competitions work here in Moorland. Oh, he's actually leaving. He normally just stays. There, go find Loretta. There she is. Ooh. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess. Justin sent you here to learn a fundamental of competition ratings. Of course he did. Everyone at Moorland's table wants to join my riding club. Lesson number 1. The Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to learn your place. Lesson number 2. Train. Competition races sharpen your skills as a rider. Help your horse reach its potential and strengthen your bond. Before you move on to the lesson number 3, I need you to see what level you and that's your horse's name. Don't tell me it's Puffle Heart or something. horny like that. Max power? Okay, I guess I can work with that. You have to prove that you have some inclining, something inclining as to what you're doing on that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's total basic. Walk, trot, canter, and gallop for basic gaits. Let's see if you can hold each for, let's say, 5 seconds. Okay. Ooh. This is nifty. I like that. Not bad. I'm surprised. That wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Max Power are a good team. Now you could stay in the paddock and play it safe, riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself, the Jorvik riding scene, you're going to have to aim higher. Lesson number 3. Never settle for anything short of greediness. Speaking of greatness, Bortox and I have serious competitions to prepare for. My fellow club leaders, 10 can take it from here. Hi, you must be the new girl. Everyone is talking about my name is 10. We're just going to call her 10 because that is such a hard word. But my friends all call me 10. Welcome to Jorvik. I hope little Ada didn't scare you. She can be a bit intense with the new favors, but she seems well. She takes writing very seriously. That's why Loretta insists that the Bobcats Bobcats are available to help the new writers in Moorland stable. Train, she calls it charity work. I have a feeling that she's secretly scouting for the future Bobcats. Now let's talk about racing. Here on Jorvik riding is a natural pastime, as you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Participate on races course is a great way to train your horse each day. I'm going to let you try out the basic racetrack. No pressure, remember, this is only for training. Just give it your best. That was quick. Good job for you, first try. You've really never ridden that horse before. It seems you and Max Power were meant for each other. If you want to help Max Power reach their potential, you will need to train every day. Racing organizers like myself will give you one daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you're feeling competitive, you can also visit the race board and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race board, it will not help your horse train, but every rider can earn ribbons, and riders with the best time can earn prize money. It was nice to meet you, Elaine. Enjoy your time in Moorland Stable, and don't forget to get your training. Oh. I'd like to take you to meet my dad, Thomas. He gets a real kick out of meeting everybody. New rider. Let's head back to the courthouse. He's always around the stable. Kimbo, this is my land. You have no right here. You need who needs rights when you have got when you've got money and powerful friends? Ha ha ha. Your rickety stable's coming down, old man. Don't worry, you'll get a few time to move those nags. Dad, what's Mr. Campbell talking about? Well, if it isn't the Moorland, who will? If you had any money, I'll tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here, but you don't, so I won't see you. Absolutely won't. Sorry, wouldn't want to see. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stop. I'm so mad I could curse. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. You witness of my losing my temper. Justin, who is your new friend? I'm Elaine. Who is that bully? I'm Elaine. What's the? Yeah, we're just going with that. That was Mr. Campbell from GED. That you want to rise our stable and build some luxury condos instead, but I won't let that happen. So then why don't you head back and let me deal with this? I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop this evil. I'm great with horses, but a little bit lacking in paperwork skills. I need more time to get my hands on some proof of ownership. The disable enough of the TD equipment they're setting up outside the stable, that will be some time. Buy me some time to figure something out. But the equipment looks sturdy enough; it will withstand anything but a hard kick from a horse. A kick from a horse, you say? What if we try rearing next to it? Max power, that should give it a good whack. Okay, interesting. So we gotta rear. Oh, I did not. Back up. Here. Rear. Alrighty. And it worked. We're genius. That will just delay them for a while, but I think I will need more time. You know what else will slow them down? No power. Ha. Are you and Max pair up for another round of mischief? Right past the blacksmith up towards the hill, you'll find the power box where the road turns at the construction site. The code to turn it off is 3008. 3008. You may be interested in remember 3083. Okay. I could totally see how that guy loses important information. Can't? I don't know. Alright, so we gotta go up here. Three zero zero eight. Okay. Three zero zero eight. What noises? We did it, Max Power. Let's ride back until telling us. Yeah, let's get out of here. I can hear Campbell the crook screaming at the crew. Ha ha ha. Sure, I blame them, but don't fret, they're all bad guys too. Time to take advantage of the confrontation and delay. Now, if only we could find the old deed for the stable. Surely it says that the land is rightfully mine. The Moorland have worked the land for generations, but it was owned by the Holdbrooks. Jasper Holdbrooks offered the land as a wedding gift when I married his daughter, Katrina. Yeah, it was supposed to be the start of a beautiful life. Anyways, about the deed. It's definitely not in my house. I checked under the bed and everywhere. Hey, maybe Mrs. Hardworth has it. She's my accountant. She has a little cottage just outside the stable, close to the beach. Would you ride over to ask her? Meanwhile, I'll look a little bit more around. Hello, you're just in time for tea. Oh, some tea. Let's sit down and you can tell me the reason you're visiting. Oh, she disappeared. Thomas can't find the deed to the property, and he told you I might have it because I'm his accountant? Ho 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 my. I'm not an accountant. I just help him with some math a few times. My dear friend is a wizard with horses, but has no business confidential. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Katrina died in a childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper is his English blamed Thomas for her death and hasn't spoken to him since. He's never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of property or paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find a deed. What's that? You feel like giving a stubborn old man a kick in the pants? Alrighty, Elaine, maybe you have what it takes to convince him to make good on his promise to the young couple and save the stable. Another level. Jasper returned to Pumpkin Farm a bit far from Moorland, but he still keeps a storage bin around here. Ride east towards Fort Pinta to find Jasper's barn. With any luck, you'll find him there. Okay. Who are you and what do you want? Moorland stable is in danger for being torn down and you want my help? Forget it. Not my problem. Thomas Moorland married my daughter for her land. He doesn't grieve for her like I do. Just ruins his stable with that boy of his. I'll let them stay on my land for 20 years, but out of respect for my daughter, but no more, Mr. Nice Guy. Dee can have the land. Thomas, the boy, can make their own. Now get out of here, kid. I'm done talking about this. Can't you see I have back-breaking work to do? The barn won't clean itself. Why don't I help you out? Yeah. Oh, what? You aren't putting all of my griefiness, Catherine. used to work with me in the barn when she was about your age. I suppose it would be nice to have your help for a little bit. Reminds me of the good old days. Will, will you help me clean around the barn? This doesn't look like trash. A baby blanket, a wedding photo, and letter addressed to Dad. This must be Catherine's box. Why are you meddling in Catherine's things? First, you offered to help, and then you break my sad heart all over again. I should have known not to let my guard down. That letter addressed to me, hand it over. The baby blanket and the photos, it doesn't matter to me. Take it to Justin. For all I care, go. Okay. We're going. Nope, pressing it. Oh, hey, Lane. I'm just dressing out big time. The bulldozer is our schedule for tomorrow. Can't you believe it? I feel like pulling out my hair. I just talked to May about moving the horses somewhere else safe. I don't guess you have had any luck tracking down the deed. You have something for me. For my mom? I'm not quite sure I understand. A baby blanket from a box in Jasper's barn?
Hey.
You met my grandfather?
Hey.
Jasper thinks that my dad only married my mom for the land to build a stable. That's crazy. The stable were her ideal.
Hey.
When I was old enough, my dad shared some of the letters he and my mom wrote to each other. She often wrote of her dream of opening a stable for girls from all over the world to visit, experience the joy of bonding with horses here in Jorvik. Her dream became his, and he passed it on to me. Every writer who visits Moorland keeps Catherine's dream alive. If Jester knew that there was no way he'd let her dream die. Please, Elaine, will you take me to him? We can show him my parents' letters. Okay, let's go. To save the stable. You're back. I thought I was pretty clear about my position. I'm no dummy. I can see you brought my grandson to play the sympathy card. He looks like his parents. And what are these papers you're shaking at me? That's Catherine's handwriting. These letters describe my daughter's dreams are showing me to have been a proud fool. It cost me a son and a grandson. I won't let it cost us the stable. You haven't lost me, Grandpa. I sniff, cough, cough. Thank you, boy. Sniff. Anyways, I have to get the deed to Thomas before Campbell the crook can crush my daughter's dreams and turn it into condos. I put the deed in the chest for keepsakes years ago, and then I buried the chest, of course. The question is, where the heck did I bury it? Oh, jeez. It was close to the old lighthouse. I remember that much. Here, take this shovel and I'll make the place on your map where he might be buried. What did you just mumble about old man and poor record keeping skills? Seriously, you don't mean me, anyways. It's time to dig, Elaine. The face of the stable is in your hands. Okay, we gotta go dig for a deed. Nope. Nothing. Aha. We found the box. It's the deed. You found it. Now Thomas can prove his ownership of Moorland Stable. And since you found the deed, you deserve to hand it to him. Thomas and I see the joy on his face when he realizes stables are saved. Justin, I hope you and your father will forgive me for forgive a grieving old man for multiplying the family pain. I like to make amends if you have me in your life. You've just down the road, Grandpa. I would love to show you the stable someday. Look, here comes Dad now. Listen, I need your help. The horses. Campbell is on his way. As most people know or have guessed, the contract creed is never be on time. We love demolition jobs, especially sad ones, so we make sure to be early for those. Haha, your life is good. Wait, what's that you got in your small hand on the... Wait, what? You got your small, smelly hands on the deed? Fine. You'll leave now. But you'll be back. And we're still building your... Yeah. And we're still billing you for showing up today, plus a project cancellation fee. Unbelievable. You didn't hear you, remember? We didn't hire you. Oh my goodness. Detailed details. You'll just take your equipment onto the next job. We've got a senior citizen home to tear down. He's immense, of course. He tore her up the road to Nineveh on his way out. That was quite the ordeal. Thank you for the part in saving Moorland Stable, Elaine. Let's go see the horses, Justin. Maybe you can visit us later, Jasper. Or should we call you Grandpa now? Okay. A horse of your own. I have some fantastic news. I noticed that you have a great hand with Max Power. I took the liberty of speaking with the owners. They moved from Jorvik a couple years ago and now live on the other side of the world. They will probably not be back to Jorvik for many years. I've told them about you and how great you are Max Power together. And I even thought love Max Pro. They're willing to sell you Max Pro for only 300 Jorvik shillings. This is a great price and fantastic opportunity for you. I understand that you maybe don't want have. I understand you don't have that much money yet, but don't worry. There's are many ways to make that kind of money around here. If you have some determination and you're not afraid of honest work, come back to me when you have the money, and I will be happily give you the deed of ownership. I got plenty of money. That's fantastic. The past owners will be overjoyed to know that Max Power will be taken such good care of. I'm proud of you, Elaine. And hard work and determination always pay off in the long run. See you soon. Alright, now we own our horsey. What in the world? A masked rider just bust into the stable area and stood straight into our house. That was something off about the rider, but they can't be breaking and entering in the middle of the day, can they? Here they are again. Maybe you can.
Ah!
I know they were taking the deed to the stable. How in the world did they find it? I hid it under my bed, at the safest place in the whole house. Right after them. Hurry, 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 and catch them. Well done. I will try to hide the papers better this time. Sorry, there was something strange about that horse. Like what? Ghost-like? You say? I really can't say. It's all happened so fast. I'm sure it'll be a just regular horse with an unnatural, nasty owner. Could you visit the Silverglade Village Town Hall for me? There are a couple of the deeds should be kept there in case something ever happens to the original. There must never again. This must never again be the slightest of ownership this land. Doubt I own this. Getting there is simple. Follow the path north up the hill and head in the direction of Silverglade Castle. There's a treacherous historical building owned by the Silverglade family by generations. You can't miss it. Here are the documents. Hold on to them tightly. And what have you here, young lady? You did for Mr. Moorland? I see. I'll file these right away safely. Alright, back to Moorland. Alright, we'll leave this here for this episode of Moorland Stables and the introduction to everybody here. So far, what I see that's pretty much different is Justin has been updated. He was old and crusty, so that's nice, and he actually walks with you. That's fun. And he still helps you learn how to take care of your horse, so that's fun. And then we stopped Mr. Campbell from destroying the stable, so that's a plus. And that's still pretty much the same. It's not really, he's not been updated, which kind of sucks. And he still destroys the way to Norman High. And then the chasing of the lady who's got the deed. She's been updated. Still the same thing, you chase her. You just don't chase her as far now. And then, of course, going and talking to Jasper. That has been changed. We went up there and talked to him, but you didn't really help him with anything. You just go talk to him, come and tell the owner of the stable that, you know, and then his son, and then you go up there and talk to him, and he goes, oh my goodness, I've been a bad grandpa. And then he feels bad, and then gives the deed. And then that's pretty much the same. But what's different is you don't go to Fort Pinto to get the deed out of a lockbox. It's there in a chest that's buried by the lighthouse. So that's interesting. And then, of course, the introduction to the Bobcat girls is still pretty much the same. She's still mean, still tries to be tough, and tries to push you down to make you feel like you're not gonna ever be a part of her team. So that's still the same. Don't forget to like and comment about what you thought of this episode. This is part 2. Next will be part 3, where we go and talk to the Bobcat girls. And if you like these episodes, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye now.